can't throw the ball. Nobody wants to acknowledge and accept that because it's
Give me
all he
Purdy.
doesn't throw the ball
Give
well.
me.
This is Soggy Nachos Podcast. My name is John L. And Big Charlie, what's up, brother?
Come on, man. The Giants got their first one of the season. I'm feeling great.
Early morning Soggy Nachos Podcast. So look, Charlie made a very funny statement. He said, "What did you say happens after week 2? Everybody knows what
Everybody knows everything for a fact.
for a fact."
Everybody knows that the Texans are world beaters and the Giants and the Broncos, they can't do things. They just can't.
Yeah. Until they start winning games week 3.
Yeah.
So Charlie brought up something interesting. Week 3 is when Vegas makes a lot of money because people think
Oh
they know
yeah.
everything,
Oh yeah.
right?
Knows everything.
So we want to start off with a little segment on this early morning Soggy with confirmation bias.
Mm-hmm.
We both had some teams that we both
Mm-hmm.
like were not necessarily bad, but like under the radar-ish teams. And after 3 games, I think we're feeling pretty good. Charlie, let me start, man. I'll start with the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
granted, I'm not no Kevin. I mean, my bad. I'm not a Sam Darnold fan. Just never have been. But I am a Kevin O'Connell fan. And because of I see how he runs his offenses and some of the offseason moves they made, and then they have Jefferson. Them being 3-0, I picked them to win every week in my pick'em league. I'm a big fan, man. 3-0, they beat San Francisco last week, and then this week they beat the Texans. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Because I
because
don't know
they're
how the
unbeatable,
Texans
right?
are world
But,
beaters.
shout out to KL, man. I think he's a great coach. They got the receivers, even though Addison hurt, they got that Naylor boy over there,
Yeah, Jalen
and then
Naylor.
Aaron Jones acting like he could play football still. You know what I'm saying? So
Look, man.
yeah, man. So what you think about Minnesota, bro?
Aaron Jones has two outcomes. It's kind of like Christian McCaffrey just dialed down. He's either going to go off a couple of games or get hurt. Most likely he'll do both. Like that's what Aaron Jones does. He's not done yet. I don't know why a lot of people were just ready to write his obituary because he left Green Bay and went to Minnesota because Green Bay cut him. Aaron Jones can ball, but that team is great. Sam Darnold, him and Baker Mayfield, that draft class looks like they could be carving out homes for themselves. This could
What
get
about Josh
interesting.
Rosen? Never
This
mind. Let's
could
move on.
He carved out a hole for himself already, but this could get interesting if he plays well the entire season. They have a rookie quarterback behind them. Let's see how that goes.
Facts. There's a lot of things that happen with that.
I like the Minnesota thing because you've been talking about them, and I kind of poo-poo them a lot because I'm a coach guy. I'm a coaching guy, and so I love their head coach. He's a great offensive play caller, but sometimes it slips my mind when I forget that they have Brian Flores as their defensive
Flo,
coordinator.
don't play with Flo.
So B Flo changes the whole math. Like
Yeah,
they have two head coaches. That's big time. They have an offensive coach and a defensive head coach, pretty much. It shouldn't surprise anybody how good Minnesota is. But my pick for my confirmation bias is the 3-0 Seattle Seahawks. I had big confidence in them. I was a big Mike McDonald fan. I think his defenses travel. They do whatever they want. And then their personnel. I mean, to have Tyreek Woolen over there and Witherspoon over there. Like they have the horses on defense and on offense. Just DK Metcalf and Jackson Smith and Jigba and Kenneth Walker when his oblique is okay. Like I think they're doing great. Like I think they're a good team. I like the offensive coordinator they got from the University of Washington that came in. I think his name is Ben Grubb. So I was like the coaching staff check, personnel check. I don't know if I'm missing something. I wasn't. 3-0 Seahawks, best team in the league. They're world beaters.
What's interesting about you mentioned Kenneth Walker. They also have Charbonnet, but like they don't use them both. They don't use. They just wait till one of them gets hurt and say, "All right, then I'll just use the other one now." You know what I'm saying? Which is
I
an
like
interesting dynamic. But I guess you keep one of them first that way. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and one of them on the shelf.
Facts. Let's move along, man, because Dallas was trying to fight back versus the Ravens, but like I saw this tweet from Skip Bayless that says Dak Prescott's the best player in the league when he's losing in the fourth quarter. Like that's a fact, though. He starts playing good when it's out of reach. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, usually he puts it out
about Dak.
Usually
about
he
the
puts it
Cowboys.
Out of reach. The Cowboys. So like it was funny. We started recording this. Like full transparency, this is not the morning time. We started recording this during the 4 o'clock games, late when it looked like all the games looked like they were going to be blowouts. And I was like, over the last 3 years or so, the Cowboys do not play in close games.
Facts.
Either they stomp the team that they're playing against, or they get smoked. And it looked like they were getting smoked. But I mean, as of right now, they didn't complete the comeback, but they made it a close
They
game.
ain't
They
coming
made
back.
this
Game's
stat that I
over.
threw out there irrelevant. But what is relevant, and I know a lot of people brought this up, is Dak Prescott. While Skip Bayless says when he's trailing in the fourth quarter, he's best quarterback in the league. When he's not, he's not.
He's one of the worst. Yeah, he can't
During the
throw.
first 3 quarters and
We're
all
not
that
gonna
other
play.
stuff,
Dak can't throw the ball. Nobody wants to acknowledge and accept that because it's
give me
all stuff. He
Purdy.
doesn't throw the ball well.
Give me Purdy. Yeah.
Saying.
Yeah.
But what about CD Lamb, Kirk, and him arguing on the sideline? How you like that?
I look, they said they want to be there and they want to win championships together. They both followed the money, but CD Lamb at no point has ever thought Dak Prescott was a good receiver.
Tell you,
I'm
remember his
a
brother
good
or his
quarterback.
mother or
Like,
something was tweeting stuff,
yeah, like one of his
something
family
crazy.
members was tweeting about Dak, saying he was bad or something like that. They flashed that bag at him. He forgot all about it, and then the season started. He's like, yeah, I forgot Dak's still here. CD
So,
didn't look too happy, so
so we're not gonna
I
stay too long. But I got a question for you, Charlie.
so
Do you remember the statement? The Packers are toast without Jordan Love. Do you remember that statement?
I also remember the statement that the Packers are toast without Aaron Rodgers. That head coach, Matt LaFleur, is something special. I love the data points that he's giving the league, giving me to really emphasize how good of a head coach he is. Because when he came in, he had a disgruntled, old, surly Aaron Rodgers that he was like, what do you mean? I like to be able to change the plays at the line of scrimmage. What do you mean don't change the play? He had to go through all nothing. Aaron Rodgers back-to-back MVP, no problem. That's what he did with that. Jordan Love comes in. Jordan Love looks like the renaissance of Green Bay Packer quarterbacks. This is just what we do. We just come in, get Hall of Fame quarterbacks. That's what we do. We're the Packers. We get Bart Starr, Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, and obviously Jordan Love. So that's what made it make sense. And then Jordan Love goes out, and they're like, man, what are the Packers going to do? Just drop 30. Why not? With objectively, I mean, if you listen to insiders, he is considered Malik Willis is considered one of the worst quarterbacks in all of football. Backup, starters, whatever. Is he tuna? I don't know. Malik, the Green Bay Packers. I'm not doubting them. They were still my Super Bowl pick to get to the Super Bowl from the NFC. LaFleur, man, he's in his LaFleur, man. He's doing his thing.
Facts, man. You know that was my man, but I can't dwell on that for too long. But we do gotta go. But last thing before we get out of here, man, Malik Neighbors got y'all to win. Roma
Yeah.
Doomsday waking up.
Mhm.
I mean, the rookie Jaden Daniels gonna play tomorrow and go crazy. Caleb looked okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did.
Huh?
Look, man, everybody gotta remember it's week 2.
Yeah.
We're in week 3. These people only played 2 games at the NFL level. Some of them played some preseason games, but a lot of them didn't even do that. So like everybody relax. They got the Maserati out the garage. Like everybody just
Even though they lost,
calm.
but I'm gonna shut up about it.
I said the Maserati. I ain't say the whole bird.
The whole squad, yeah.
I ain't saying the whole squad. I said the Maserati alone. So they got them out. They got them out. The rookies are starting to really flourish. And if we talking rookies, Braylon Allen, backup running back for the
monster,
Jets,
looking crazy.
I mean, he's running over dude. He's stealing touches from one of the best running backs in the league.
Facts.
I think that's saying a lot. So
a whole lot.
Out of all the rookie running backs, he looks like by the
far.
runaway.
It don't even look close. When
So
Brooks ain't played
there's
yet,
nobody
we'll
close.
see.
So yeah, the rookie class is starting to show out a little bit.
Facts, man. Bo got his first win and all that. But anyways, man, we're gonna go get out of this piece. Thanks for listening. This has been Soggy Nachos Podcast. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Tell somebody about us. Peace.